basically you're killing the black belt. You can't, with the whole thing, when it first started out with the voting, you had to have an ID. That was triggered to stop the black vote.
Right.
So now they found a way around that, so they come and found another way to stop the black vote.
Okay, wait a second. To vote in Alabama, you need an ID, and they're closing the places where you get IDs? Is this just a coincidence or something more?
Hillary Clinton put out a statement on this today calling it a blast from the Jim Crow past.
Last week, Alabama closed 31 part-time driver's license offices across the state. The agency in charge of these offices cited an $11 million cut to their 2016 budget as the reason for the closures. 12 of the counties losing offices are in the Black Belt, one of the poorest and most isolated regions in Alabama. For residents in the Black Belt, being able to drive just became much harder.
The people that don't have IDs, they're gonna make it hard on them to even get, basically, you're gonna have a lot of people driving without driver's license, you know, because you're gonna have to go to SEM or you know, and a lot of people just in the same predicament we are, don't have the transportation.
Though they will be able to register for a free voter ID at the County Board of Registrars, many say voting in these poor, largely African-American counties will be adversely affected by the closures and the state's strict voting ID policy.
Silencing us?
No, this basically, well, it could be considered as silencing us because you're taking away the vote, basically, you know, and your vote basically is power, but they just found a legal way to stop people from voting. So they can basically get in who they want in office.
A lot of people are going to win by default because people are not getting out voting, and that's basically...
That's the idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're going to see a lot of that. People running for office, they won't even have to campaign because, hey, who's going to vote against them?
Black Belt counties traditionally vote for Democrats. In the 2012 presidential election, 13 counties in the Black Belt voted for Barack Obama. Alabama's Secretary of State John Merrill says the government isn't making it harder to vote, pointing out that residents can get a free voter ID in every county. For now, residents in Camden and other Black Belt cities are waiting to see what will happen.
If I could, I'd leave Alabama. I would get out of Alabama because I just don't like Alabama politics, and really Alabama don't want nothing in Alabama. You have all these cuts back this year, but you're not looking at fixing the problem long term. What you gonna do next year when the same problem come back up next year?